Hey, Elvis here, and today I'm at Carmike Cinema, and AMC Cinema in Hickory, used to be Carmike anyway, and I want to do a movie review on Elvis. I give this movie 5 stars. If you haven't seen Elvis, go see it, even if you're not an Elvis fan, which I don't know why anybody with ears wouldn't be, but I know a lot of the younger generation probably haven't heard him, sadly, or haven't heard much of him. I kind of grew up on it, because my dad was an Elvis fan. He came up in the 50s, so he was naturally an Elvis fan, and used to dance to his music and stuff when he was young. But anyway, this guy Austin Holmes, who plays Elvis, he looks just, almost, he's like a spitting image. He could be Elvis's love child, but I don't think he's 45 years old, so that would be impossible. But anyway, it was a great movie, and better than I expected, actually. And it was told from Colonel Tom Parker's perspective, Elvis's manager, and it was great. And it bounced back and forth between times, from when Elvis was a little boy, listening to black singers through the wall of a bar, to going to a black revival, and then and it shows him getting together with Tom Parker, who was a carnival guy, and he knew how to put on a show. So, and he saw Elvis and the way the girls reacted to Elvis and stuff. Tom Parker's like, cha-ching, this is cha-ching, let's get the bling, He knew right away that this was going to be a huge thing, and that he could promote it and make Elvis a huge thing, which he did. And it goes. I never knew. I learned something tonight. I've been an Elvis fan my whole life. I remember I was in second grade when he died, and my dad said there'll never be another one like him. And but yeah, I never knew that Elvis never toured internationally. He never left. He never left the country. He said, except when he was in the service in the army in Germany, where he met Lisa Marie. But sadly, because Tom Parker had no passport, he couldn't tour internationally, and Tom Parker had gambling debts that he had to get taken care of, so he signed up Elvis for long-term commitments at Las Vegas casinos to get his gambling debts canceled and to get a clear line of credit for more gambling. So Colonel Parker, just like Eugene Landy took advantage of Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys, Colonel Parker made Elvis, but also took full advantage of him financially, and happens a lot in music, sadly. But anyway, yeah, it's 5 stars. Tom Hanks plays Colonel Parker, and this guy named Austin Butler plays Elvis, and 5 stars. And if you like the 50s, 60s, 70s nostalgia, or if you're like me, you grew up were a kid in the 70s, or you grew up in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, you'll love this movie, because it's like a time travel back to those times, the cars and everything. Great movie. Elvis, go see it if you haven't. Thanks, and you'll have a blessed day. If you like my content, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks. Bye.